Hey everybody,
Hey, everybody!
great to reconnect with you. We're here in Nashville, and I have to say, this has probably been my favorite place on our US adventure, our US adventure, discovering kind of the hometown of so many country music legends. I happen to love country music, so
Yeah, Carrie Underwood. We went and saw at the Opry.
yes,
Fantastic.
a young
Wonderful.
legend, a young
Yeah,
legend in
She
country
was
music,
she's
right?
a young legend, but it was fabulous. So
Yeah, having
it
a
was
blast, but still missing you guys, and we'd be lying if we haven't started to kind of start thinking about, oh gosh, it's going to be fun to reconnect in person with all of you. But nonetheless, we still want to kind of just share some of the conversations that we're having, conversations that, quite honestly, we haven't had before, and I think I'm kind of hoping these are some new habits we're creating for our own marriage as we're really delving into some of the topics that we end up sharing with you each week. And I hope you guys are getting some value from it. So thanks for indulging with us in this process. You know, we were thinking, Pastor Dave recently wrapped up his series of finishing the task, and we learned about what that task is, right? Is delivering Christ's peace to those that need it. And you can't do that, of course, unless you're in relationship with others, right? You can't just drop it off on a doorstep. And so we've been talking about what does it mean to be in that relationship. And of course, recently, Capital Christian celebrated its International Friends Day.
Yep,
That looked to be an amazing event.
Yeah, we watched the service a couple days ago. Fantastic. All the people and all the different community and cultures that. Fantastic. I missed it. I wish I had been there for that. So.
Super cool. But again, a great reminder that we're in this together, right? And that's literally across the world that God's created. But we also know that we have our extended household, our extended families, or what we're learning to be called an oikos, right? Where we are called to be in relationship, but not just in any relationship. We're called to be in a healthy relationship with Christ and with each other and
community.
in community,
You know,
right?
that's really important. And when they were talking about the community, I was like, you know, I believe in that. I believe we are all meant to be together in community, in different pods, whatever. But I believe that. But most importantly, what I think is for me is that the community with each other, with
Right.
our spouses,
Yeah.
families, really, really important to have that community together.
Yeah. And Philip Tutu, in his message, he talked about the importance of running your race, right? And so when I was starting to think about the point you were just making, how we're meant to be in community with each other, we still have to run our own race, right? We have to have our own relationship with God before we can have kind of our joint relationship with God. And so and that can look very different.
Yeah, for sure.
You spend
Yeah, I journal and do my thing in my own world, and Pat is reading the Bible in a year. He's doing his thing with the Bible, and that's his piece. And then we come together
Yes. Yeah.
to share or
Mhm.
ask questions or share thoughts or whatever.
Yeah.
To bring that community for the two of us back together.
So I can't journal for you.
No. Let me help you. No.
And
It
you
would be this thick for one day.
Well, that's
just
true.
saying. Just saying.
But you also can't read the Bible for me.
Yeah.
Right? And-
Yeah. One day I'm going to get my head around that one. But yeah.
But so I think it's, again, and it's okay. We have our own journeys and our own relationship with Christ.
Yes.
But then we, as you say, we bring those together.
Yep.
And I think what it reminds us, and what we're in discovery mode just as a couple, is what is the mission for our own marriage? We're called to live on mission. Well, what has God called upon us? What is the mission of our marriage? And we're discovering that it's this very ministry that He, of all
Yes.
coming up on 39
years
this month in just a week or so, right?
Yeah.
That has culminated, right? That's prepared us to befriend you and others and to collaborate with others, to serve others as they journey to get to know God and to build a healthy relationship based on those same godly principles. You know, you think about living on mission. We watched the new Mission Impossible movie the other day,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And Ethan Hunt always gets the mission delivered to him, right? Usually in some sort of cassette tape or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, He's delivered us the mission, right? It's His written word, right? We have to discover what that means and how to apply it. But that's this exciting journey that we're on,
Yeah.
and we love that we're doing it with you.
Yeah,
we love
totally.
that because we learn so much as we're gathering on our Wednesday nights with the enrichment workshops or through the communication, couples communications trainings and the various events that take place, the mentoring and all. It solidifies what we're learning as a couple and what we learn from you and how we together can live on mission. We have to run our own race,
Yeah.
but
for
we
sure.
can cheer each other on and we can support each other as we're running that race, as we're finishing the task and bringing God's peace to all those in need. And we were just inspired by that as we were watching the recent Friends Day video and just through some of our own conversations and wanted to encourage you with that as well.
So make sure you stay on mission with God. He's already delivered you the mission. Open it and really stay on mission with God. It will not self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Thankfully, yes, it
So,
lives forever.
so stay together. I always say we're better in numbers.
Yes.
We're better together. We're better in
Excellent.
numbers. God bless you and have a beautiful day.
Love you. Bye-bye, guys.